MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Rich Hill is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, you look at the last 3 outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
Here's Leonys Martin, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Arizona, left fielder, Leonys Martin.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, you got to stay positive, Matt. I mean, you look at the fact they won their last game and they broke a losing streak. So maybe that win puts them on a winning streak. I'm staying positive here.
The 0-2 home. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's been in. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Chris Owings now. His career batting line against Hill, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Michael Wacha is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yasiel Puig.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Hit out towards second. Drury has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Waka steps into his windup. 1-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's J.D. Martinez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does probably better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. evens the count at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gonzalez ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Seventh, the catcher, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now. His career line against Waka. 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Adrian now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. To complete scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Nick Ahmed.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ethier on the run. He's there and records the first down. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Standing in, Michael Wacha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Forsythe's able to get there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. His career line against Waka have yielded just a 2 for 12. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Corey Seager. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 11 home runs. He's got the average to 321 and 47 RBIs. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
1 out, nobody on. Nope. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Rich Hill.
Striding in, Rich Hill will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up
Now
the
batting,
first base hit
left
to the
fielder.
other pitcher.
Yasiel
Baseball can be a weird
Puig.
sport.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Waka comes set. Here's the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Now here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Logan Forsythe.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
In now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are two close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Drury ranges back and he has it for route number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, pitcher, Rich Hill.
Digging in, Rich Hill, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Inside, ball
off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Now batting, second baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Drury.
And he lays off there 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
So striding in, Nick Ahmed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. None out, runners at first and second. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Michael Wacha. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Leonis Martin, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hit out toward second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks do get one back courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the D-backs 1. In now is Yasiel Puig. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Yeah. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Here's Jock Peterson now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martin racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jorge De La Rosa will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Jorge De La Rosa.
And they'll go ahead and put Gonzalez aboard here as that's the 4th wide one.
The right fielder, number 16, Andre Ethier.
Ready for another chance? Andre Ethier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Martin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Avilan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Franklin Gutierrez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 28.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Two and two. Ready with the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Gutierrez. 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa.
Gregor Blanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. Still without a home run and 17 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Hernandez.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the D-backs 1. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Pedro Baez.
Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ketel Marte is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ketel Marte.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, A.J. Pollock. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Hey now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That one's in there. 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a flare out toward right center. Gutierrez moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ketel Marte is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 4. Ketel
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
J.J. Hoover is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
J.J. Hoover.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martin racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here.
The pitcher, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Dodgers strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Digging in, Brandon Drury. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Brandon Drury.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's the pitch. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it is on 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Jake Lamb
attention, please.
will get the call to
And
pinch
shooting
hit
for
here as we'll
Arizona,
see what he can do
number
with 2 out
22,
and the base is empty.
Jake Lamb.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Arizona, good night.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Rich Hill records the victory, his 13th of the year. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.